So we have a very special episode of Snack Time. This amazing, looks like a DeWalt toolbox was brought to us. We don't know what's in here. It doesn't sound like it's moving. Sebastian, can you take some guesses? What do you think would come that would be edible in a large plastic briefcase?
I'm thinking this is a practical joke. I'm thinking that we're going to open this and there's going to be like a pop surprise, a gerbil. Something is in there that's not what we expect.
All right. Well, then you should open it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Baby food. This is good stuff.
Okay. So
I got sweet potato. I got prunes. Have you pooped recently?
Wait a minute.
Then you eat this one.
Why are you skipping over the fact that baby food is in a toolkit box? Like,
I don't know. I thought they were throwing this out. What is this? Is this a camera box?
I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's not for baby food.
Go for it. What do you got?
Before we even open it.
Yeah. I'm very excited about this.
I'm not too thrilled about the packaging. Okay. Right off the bat.
There's multiple brands here, by the way.
I know. Any of it.
Yeah.
Any of it.
Okay.
Apples and blueberries. I'm guessing that this is maybe the cheapest one out of the bunch. Am I right? I'm just feeling like this might be baby food mixed with vodka.
Can we talk about baby food for a second? Because I actually think how we introduce food in babies is one of the biggest changes in pediatrics in the last decade. Not a lot changes in rearing and pediatric treatment, but how we do food really has. Did you make your own food? That was a facetious question. Did you make your own food or did you buy the
No, we made it. It was pureed, fresh. And again, I grew up on this.
Right. So where baby food used to be, and they still do it for ease, and it's great. You know, you used to have stages. Stage 1 food. Stage 2 got a little thicker. Stage 3, they started mixing things together. The nice way, and that's absolutely fine. And it's a great alternative if you don't want to make your own food. But the way we do food now is that early introduction of a wide variety of foods. Tired? A wide variety of
I'm getting
foods.
tired just thinking about eating this.
Yeah. Early on. So what we do now, introduce everything right off the bat. It's not like rice cereal for 3 days, vegetable for 3 days, one food at a time.
Yeah.
Any food you can make non-choking from day one, even fish, eggs, peanut butter. We found early introduction of these allergens decreases allergies. So the only food we don't give till a year is honey. And that's why, sure, these are great options. You can make it, but really anything you want to give your child off the bat in a consistency that they won't choke on is a good thing. An early introduction of allergens is often like peanut butter, eggs, fish will decrease their allergies. That's why, when we were kids, did you know a lot of kids with allergies? Like
allergies? We talked about this off air about like my kid's got a peanut allergy now, and now everybody
you can't go to school with anything. And now our kids are going to go back to the way we were, where they're not going to have allergies because we gave them everything from the get go.
Yeah, I sympathize with the kid that has the allergy. Obviously, not his fault, but again, it's like if people kind of like adhered to the way it kind of once was. Yeah. I was making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for Serafina, and Lana's like, no peanut butter. And I'm like, why? And then like there's kids that have a problem with it at school.
Do you know my kids have never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Guy, I can't eat this.
No, they've never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, my kids? This is good. This is like Thanksgiving in a bottle.
I'm not eating it. I'm passing.
So the beech nut organic sweet potato honestly tastes like what you would have at Thanksgiving if somebody chewed it up and gave it to you.
This one.
I like that one. That's a good one. You should taste this. If you had some marshmallows to put in this, that would be great. All right, we got the apples and blueberries. How bad can that be?
I feel like I'm gonna gag. Fuck me.
This is great. This is like a smoothie.
This is terrible.
This is like applesauce with blueberries in it.
Fucking awful. I want you to try this.
That's great. Leave this for me. I'll finish that off.
This, I didn't, I just, there was no...
Here's my thing with prunes. I'm not a big fan of prunes in general. Not fresh. I don't love prunes. Yeah, I mean, I don't love prunes. It's not horrible.
I'm telling you, if you taste this...
I would eat all of these. I would...
Just taste it.
I eat lots of different foods.
Wow, that was awful, bro. That was terrible.
Carrots and peas. I mean, that's
what I thought. Oh, okay,
that's not a typical thing you put together. Let's say. Yeah, it tastes more like peas than carrots. It's just like you know when you get like the peas and you mush them up in your plate.
It's not that.
Honestly, none of this is bad. I think it's a great alternative for families that don't want to make it themselves. There's a lot of great different brands. I like the apple blueberry smoothie.
Listen, we've had an ongoing discussion about your appetite.
Yeah.
Right? You'll come over to my house and you'll eat me out of house and home. Yeah. I just keep bringing food and you keep eating it. Yeah. And you've gone into my cupboard. Yeah. Basically went shopping. Now.
Does that bother you when I go in your cupboard and get nuts?
No, but what's bothering me now is that you're drinking the baby food. I mean.
It's been a long day. We don't make enough money to get fed here. If all I get is baby food and puffs, then that's what we're going to do.
All right. So
I would give this... I'd give it 5 lollipops.
Wow.
Because there's... Why not? Look, as long as they only have... You really want baby food that only has the ingredient, which I didn't read these, but apples, blueberries should only have apples and blueberries. You don't want them to have extra additives. When you make things, you don't want to add extra things.
It's got acid in it.
So they probably add things. So we'll go 4.5. 4. I can't give a full 5 because it's not exactly the full thing.
Yeah, this is one of my least favorite snack times we've had, and now I know why it was delivered in a fortified vault. I give it a 1. Wow. I give it a 1. I'm not into baby food. Yeah. I think I'd like just to have like a little asparagus and whip it in a thing, and then
look, if you can make your own, and that's great. With kids nowadays, we want them to eat the foods and the tastes and the spices they get at home. So ultimately, anything the parents are eating, we tell them blend it up, give it to the babies. If they're unable to do that for whatever reason, and they want to buy baby food, wonderful. I didn't mind the taste of any of them.
The little I had, my stomach's turning right now.
Yeah,
there you have
a strong gag reflex.
Wow, yeah.
So next time, I'm a cheap date. You just
bring them baby food. I'll just tell you next Saturday, I'll have you over for some mashed puree. And
I can't wait when I come over and you're like, you have like the charcuterie board and then you have a little side of puffs and baby food for me. I appreciate that.
The opinions expressed in this program are not intended as professional medical advice, as a diagnosis, as a treatment protocol, or as a substitute for professional medical advice from your physician. Please consider your own medical history and consult with your own physician for your specific healthcare and/or medical needs and about your concerns for yourself and your family.